Hello everyone, I'm Malinda. Welcome back to the grammar lesson. Today we are going to look at simple past tense in English grammar and its uses. Okay, let's begin. First of all, let's talk about what is the simple past tense. Simple past tense is a verb tense and we use it to show that a completed action took place at a specific time in the past. Simply say, the simple past tense we use to talk about an action that started and completed at a definite time in the past. Remember, this action can be completed in the recent past or in the distant past. Okay, there are many different ways to use this simple past tense. Before going to talk about these different uses, let's talk about how to form this simple past tense. Okay, now we are going to look at a structure of simple past tense. First of all, let's talk about how to make statement with the simple past tense. Okay, when you are going to make statement with the simple past tense, we use subject plus verb second form or verb past simple form, then rest of the sentence. Look at the first example. They completed the homework today morning. Here subject is they, completed is the verb second form, complete, then rest of the sentence. Look at the second example. He went to India in 2010. So here subject he, went is the verb second form, then rest of the sentence. Remember again, when you are going to make statement with simple past tense, we use subject plus verb second form, then rest of the sentence. So usually the subject stand at the beginning of the sentence, but sometimes the subject can stand middle of the sentence, particularly in interrogative sentence. Okay, now we are going to look at how to make negative statement with simple past tense. Okay, when you are going to make negative statement with simple past tense, we use subject at the beginning of the sentence, then we use auxiliary verb did with not, did not plus base form of verb, then rest of the sentence. Look at the example. They didn't come to the office. Here subject they, then we use did not. I have extracted it, didn't come. Come is the base form of verb, then rest of the sentence. Look at the second example. He didn't watch the movie last night. Here also subject he, then we use did not, didn't, then base form of verb watch, this is the action verb, then rest of the sentence. Okay, now let's talk about how to make questions with simple past tense. When you are going to make questions, we exchange subject and auxiliary verb did. Look at the structure. We use did at the beginning of the sentence because how we are going to ask questions. Then we use subject, then base form of verb, then comes rest of the sentence. Okay, look at the example. Did they play cricket? We use at the beginning of the sentence did because we are going to ask some question. Always we use did or didn't. When you are going to ask negative questions, we use didn't. Did they play cricket? Did, then subject, then base form of verb play, then other rest of things in the sentence. Second example. Did the train arrive on time? Here also we use did plus subject plus verb base form. Look at third example. Third example, did he read a novel yesterday? So here we are going to ask negative question, so therefore we use did not. We can extract it into didn't. Subject he, then we use verb base form read, then rest of the sentence. Sometimes we can use WH question to ask questions with simple past tense. Then we can use WH question at the beginning of the sentence. When did he go to India? So we use WH question at the beginning of the sentence, then always comes the auxiliary verb did, then comes subject, then we use verb base form. Okay everyone, I hope that you have clear idea about how to make statement, how to make negative statement, and how to make questions with simple past tense. Okay, now we are going to look at different uses of simple past tense. Okay, here I have given 4 different uses of simple past tense. Look at the first one. We can use this simple past tense to talk about an action that completed at a specific time in the past. Look at the first example. I met my wife in 2001. I didn't see you last week. Last year, he traveled to Japan. Okay, when you look at these three examples, these are comes with simple past tense, and also they have mentioned a specific time in 2001, last week, last year. Okay, sometimes we can use this simple past tense to talk about our idea without a specific time which has completed in the past. Look at the first example. She washed her car. I completed my homework. Okay, when you look at these two examples, they do not mention specific time. Remember, again, we can use this simple past tense to express our idea without specific time too. Okay, now we are going to talk about another different uses of simple past tense. The simple past tense can be also used to talk about series of action that completed in the past. Look at the example. I finished work, walked to the beach, and found a nice place to swim. Okay, here we can see three completed action in the past. Finished work, walked to the beach, and found a nice place to swim. Okay, look at the second example. He woke up early, made breakfast, and went to school. Here also three completed action in the past. Remember, again, we can use simple past tense to talk about series of action that completed in the past. Okay, now let's talk about another different uses of simple past tense. The simple past tense we can use to express duration which starts and stops in the past. I lived in Brazil for 2 years. John studied Japanese for 5 years. We talked on the phone for 30 minutes. Okay, when you look at these three examples, here we can see duration. 2 years, 5 years, 30 minutes. Look at the first example. I lived in Brazil for 2 years. How long time did I live in Brazil? 2 years. And also second example also have given duration for 5 years. Look at the third example. We talked on the phone for 30 minutes. It also showed duration of action in the past. Okay, this duration can be a short and also can be long. Look at the third example. Let's express duration, short time 30 minutes, and also these two example, short duration, long time of period. Okay everyone, in this lesson I talked about what is the past simple tense and its uses. Okay, thank you for watching my video. See you soon with another grammar lesson. Bye bye.